This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports here, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone in the place again, man. Shout out to you all. Hope everybody is doing okay. Beautiful Friday evening, you know. Alright, so we have a couple of things that we want to talk about, my viewers and subscribers. You know, we see where an incident took place in a game between Australia. I think it was between Australia and India. Test match that is going on there. The females, right? Where India batter actually got out. You know, she had edged the ball, but umpire had said not out. And you know, they don't have the DRS, the decision review system things in. So the umpire said not out. But before the umpire could shake his head and say no, the batter actually walked off the field. You understand? Apparently she knew within herself that she had edged it. And even when they played the replay over and over, they couldn't find any precise moment when the ball would have hit the bat, or they don't see anything to really say yes 100%. You understand? So a lot of persons around the world, in the cricketing world, are actually tweeting out now and saying that the spirit of the game is alive and well, and it's good to see a batter doing that and all of that. You understand? But my thing is that if you are batting, more than likely when you edge the ball, when you nick it, you are going to know that you actually nicked the ball. You understand? But it seems as if she was pretty sure, because a couple of the fielders around the bat said that they heard something while some didn't hear. But the mere fact that she had the bat in her hand, she would probably feel any sort of deviation or anything like that. But she walked, and I don't remember her name as I am doing this video, but it's a thing where a lot of past cricketers, present cricketers are talking about. They're having the debate, whether or not this is something that will come back to haunt her team, if she should have walked or what. Hear what I say now. Hear what I say now. They always say the umpire's decision is final, right? So if you as a batter know that you nick it, and the umpire say not out, I guess they are going to say it's against the spirit of the game, but the umpire say not out, so stay out there and bat. While on the other hand, the spirit of the game is always good to hold that. So it's good to see. It's good to see. When I was growing up, the way I love to bat, I can't say 100% all of the time. I would say, yeah, man, I would walk. But it's good to see. It's good to see that the spirit of the game is alive and well. You understand? So that is the first story that I wanted to really touch on. Now the next thing is that we saw where the Punjab Kings, they went up against Sunil Narayan's team today, the Kolkata Knight Riders, and Punjab, surprisingly, they came out victorious without their power hitter Christopher Henry Gale, that is, because he would have left the biosecure bubble. I did a video this morning talking about the reason why Chris Gale left why he said that he left the bio bubble, secure bubble, and saying that he's get and all of that. But they went out there and they were able to nick a victory. You understand? The West Indians, they didn't do too well. Nicholas Pooran didn't get anything. I didn't actually write down the scores here, because I just sit down in the car and say I'm going to hold a reason with the subscribers, so I don't remember the scores off the top of my head. But I doubt Nicholas Pooran got into double figures. Fabian Allen, I think he was left not out, without scoring. When it comes on to the bowling now, Fabian Allen, he would have bowled, I think, 4 overs for 30 something runs, maybe about 38. Sunil Narayan, he bowled his 4 overs, took 1 wicket. I think he was a bit expensive this time. I think he got I think they scored about 30 something runs off him. You understand? Usually I would be able to give you the exact figures, guys, but we just holding a reason with you guys in the Friday evening, you see me? Yeah, man. So the Punjab Kings 11, they were able to secure a victory. Yeah, man. I think Rahul, he had a good time with the bat. You understand? So yeah, man. We happy to know that Punjab won. Chris Gale isn't there anymore, but Nicholas Pooran and Fabian Allen, they are both on that team. So it's always good to see those players go out there and come away victorious. You understand? Now, the next thing that I want to talk about, guys, that is cricket related, right? I see where a lot of persons are saying, you know, if Andre Russell is really injured, who is going to replace him? You know, he didn't actually play in this game. It might be this might be the last game that he actually missed before he goes back in. But knowing that when a man pick up an injury and sit out a couple of games, he might go in back and play. And knowing how Russell play with a lot of intensity and all of that, he might go back into the next game and pick up a injury. You know, so the debate is who should replace Andre Russell should in case he gets injured. You understand? Some people would think that based on what Jason Holder is doing in the IPL now, his form is coming back. So Holder would be the right man. While some persons are saying that Romario Shepherd should be recruited in. But I don't know if that can happen at the moment, because I think that is why you name a 15-man squad and you name some reserve players. You understand? Yeah, man, I think they have the 15-man squad and they have about 4 or so reserve players. So that is why you name your reserve. So should in case somebody pick up an injury, then somebody from the reserve would automatically fill that slot. I'm not certain if that can happen where they can rope in Romario Shepherd. You know, but if we should lose Russell, to be honest, it would be a big loss. Because even though Jason Holder would be coming in, the power hitting that Russell is known for or is expected to do, not very often we get that sort of power hitting from Jason Holder. You understand? I know that on his day he can be very destructive. You understand? But there are two different players, so that is something that we have to bear in mind. And Dwayne Bravo is still playing, you know, but you know we are almost sure that he's not 100% fit. So you know we're thinking that if he should feel a niggle, what are they going to do? You understand? So it's still there to be seen, my viewers and subscribers. Not calling down any bad thing on them, but we're just reasoning and thinking what it might look like. Now the whole setup of West Indies starting 11 might I don't know how they're going to do this at all, because you know Evan Lewis is definitely a must. Don't know if they're going to go with Lendl Simmons or who. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Where's the players that I expect to be in the team, they are not really performing now. You know, usually people dig deep when it's World Cup time and come up with good performances. So the likes of Nicholas Poor and Hetmeyer and those guys, I don't know if they're gonna have surprise for us or what. Pollard is usually a big game player. Whenever it is time for him to rise to the occasion, he usually does that very well. So we're not sure. You understand? And Fabian Allen, I remember the other day I was really boasting about him and saying that very rarely Fabian Allen fails with the bat. You know, if it is a case that it goes down to the wire, he might need to really play a good hand for us. You understand? Even that number 3 position, number 4 position that we're always talking about, the Marlon Samuels, the so-called Samuels role. You understand? You know, Rastan Chase is in the team, and for those who think that it cannot work, Kane Williamson would have proved on a couple of occasions in the IPL this year that it can work. You understand? A man can go out there and, you know, if not even a run a ball, maybe score a little bit better than a run a ball. Get a nice 50, a nice 60 batting at number 3, that is good. All they do the rest of batsman and bat around you. You understand? You don't need to tear away and hit 6s and 4s. But if you rotate the strike, when West Indies playing T20 cricket, most of the time, at least 4 overs go in that ball. 4 to 5 overs sometimes. Straight that balls. So if we find somebody to really rotate the strike and do all of that, you know, then we won't have to worry. But those are just some of the things going through my head right now, my viewers. As I said, this is not me writing down a script and going off a script. So, you know, I just talking as it comes to me. So yeah, man, we are definitely Our players are definitely not looking in the best of form. But it's a wait and see. It's a wait and see, you know. We see where some of the English players, some of the Australian players, they themselves are not doing so good. The South African players, you know, a lot of them not doing so well either. You know, it's just the Indians, man. I don't know. The Indians come like they have a factory spitting out cricketers. It's like they have a factory spitting out a lot of cricketers. So that is something that you know, they are always on top. So it's gonna be a good watch. This World Cup is gonna be a good watch. You understand? But under this video, my viewers and subscribers, you can just go ahead and let me know what you think about the Chris Gayle situation. If you hadn't posted under the video earlier this morning, what are your thoughts? Are you worried? And next question, if Russell is not able to come in, who is the best replacement? Who should they bring in for Russell? And the final question, what about the spirit of the game? That India batter that actually nicked the ball and walked, even though the umpire said not out. If you were in her position, what would you have done? And I want you to be honest now. Don't go out and say, boy, you would walk, or when you know you're not walking. You know. You understand? So let me hear what you guys think about all of that. Yeah, man. So I must say a big shout out to Mr. Lover. You know, Mr. Lover actually sent me the article first about Chris Gayle leaving the bio bubble, you know, and then I went and look. I think it was Mr. Lover that sent it to me. Yeah, man. So that is it for this one, my viewers and subscribers. Gonna leave it right here for now. Sports to the bone. Keeping you informed. Please remember to like and share. Subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. Big up on yourself. Zine, I'm out.